Hello, today we're going to be making a personalized message sender. We'll be using Make.com, Google Sheets, Claude, and Gmail. First, we'll need a Google Sheet with all the relevant information, such as name and information about the person and their email. Then we'll need a Gmail that has been integrated with Make.com by using GCP. And lastly, we'll need a GPT. I'm going to be using Claude. If you're using Claude as well, you'll need the API key, which we'll need for the Claude module. Now here's a demo of how it all runs. Now that it's done running, you can check the Google Sheet and it has a personalized message for each person, the email, and as you can see we have two emails from the Google Sheet since I put my email as both of the users' emails. Right? Now let's go ahead and make this. We'll start by getting a Google Sheets search rows. We'll select from my drive. We'll grab the Google Sheet that we're working on. Sheet 1 contains headers. Since my Google Sheet contains headers, I'll say yes. And we'll go A through Z. Now here you don't have to filter if you don't want to, and just grab all the rows. I'm going to filter by active and yes, and I have a specific active column in my sheet. Go ahead and save that. Now in order to go through every row that we have filtered out, we have to use flow control array aggregator. We'll be using name, description, hobbies, and email. We'll need to show advanced settings, and we want to group by the row number. Now that we have this set up, everything after this is going to run for every row that we filtered out of the Google Sheet. With that in mind, let's go ahead and prompt Claude AI. You'll have to set up your GPT's connection using the API key from whatever GPT you're using. For me, this is going to be Claude. We'll do max tokens of 200, and we'll add the prompt in there. The row is going to be user, the content is going to be of type text, and the prompt itself is going to go here. So say that we are a personal trainer. We'll start by saying you are a personal trainer. Now we want to tell our GPT what it needs to create. So write a short 150 word message to the name that we get from the row of the spreadsheet about our last meeting. Notes from the last meeting, and we'll just put all the information that we want. You can also separate this out into certain types of information, but for now I'm just going to dump everything there. Now that this is supposed to be a personalized message, we don't want our GPT to be using the name of the person too often. So we'll tell our GPT to use words like you, your, or instead of person's name. Now another thing to filter out is the message you initially get from most GPTs. For example, here is your blah blah blah. We don't want that, so let's filter that out as well. Let me keep the message, move your text, such as here is your blah blah blah. Right? Go ahead and save that. Now let's put that response back into the Google Sheet. So we'll do Google Sheet and we'll update a cell. Go ahead and select the same information that we had from the last spreadsheet. Now for cell, we'll use column D because that's where the message will go. Now we'll use key, as key refers to the filtered row that we're on. And the value is going to be the text response we get back from Claude. Now that we have that, we can go ahead and email it as well. I'm going to be using Gmail. I already set up my connection. Let's go ahead and have the email address that we get from the spreadsheet. And then the subject can be anything we want it to be. I'm going to make it a very generic last meeting notes. The content is going to be the text response we get from Claude again. Go ahead and save that, and we'll go ahead and run. Now, as you see, we get our messages in here, and we get the messages sent via email. So now that we have all this working, we can extend this by, say, giving personalized messages every day at 9 in the morning, saying this is what happened yesterday. Maybe there's mistakes that happened. You can go over those mistakes and how to improve on them today. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, give it a like and subscribe if you want more. If you have any questions or comments, please post them below.